Hey everyone, welcome to a Patriots Table podcast. My name is Drew Gonzalez. I'm here with Armando, with Anna, with Noeli, Victor, and then our little sound engineer out there in the back that you can't see, Christina. Yeah. So now, this is officially our first episode. However, it's not our first try because we've had to work out some kinks. We can't afford to pay people. No, we can't. Not at all. I mean, if you guys want to donate.
We're all volunteers.
Yeah,
we're doing this because we love you guys. So anyways, today we had a tabling event on the national debt, and we encountered some interesting people who were sitting next to us.
The Bernie table.
Yeah, the Bernie Bros.
Which was funny.
Yeah, so we were talking to students about the national debt, which is at what right now?
23.
23 what?
Trillion, fam.
23
trillion and growing by like 3.8 billion a day.
That's
a lot of money.
Okay.
Yeah, that's insane. And the student debt right now, we're at what? $1,665,000,000,000 and counting.
That was 1.3.
No, we're probably at
It's
1.7 now.
Yeah. My phone's starting
wow.
to check.
Anyways, it's bad. It's bad out there. It's bad in here. We're all suffering for it, and you guys are going to suffer even more from it. I know it sounds so dark, right? The apocalypse is coming. The money apocalypse.
The end times.
And so it's a real solution that all these students are encountering.
Yeah.
You guys are all going to face it, whether you guys are having FAFSA pay for it. Eventually, you're going to have to pay taxes, and it's going to hurt your pockets. Prop 13 is on the table right now in California. Make sure you guys vote no on it. What they're trying to do is they're trying to lift the cap up on taxing commerce, right? So then, say you go to BJ's, now they have to pay higher taxes, so how are they going to get their money back? By raising up the food prices. Yeah. So you're going to suffer for it one way or another.
RP Bazookies.
Yeah, no more Pizookies. No more $3 Pizookie. Oh, no, it's not.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
a deal for
Pizookie.
3.
Yeah,
It's those cookies on
I
the
think it's $4 now.
No more free Pizookie on your birthday.
Oh, sorry. It'd be half
charge
off.
you now.
Yeah.
You have to prove you're with their ID. They're not just gonna be like, oh, it's my birthday. Oh, okay, that's so cool. Like
You have to
Alex
be there
said.
on your birthday day, not your birthday month.
Date, not the day before, not the day after, the date of.
Oh my god.
Yeah, national debt, serious problem, guys. Not Pizookies. Okay, so back to it. To give a big picture is CSU system got audited last year, and it was found that they were hiding, how much was it? Like
1.5.
$1.5 billion, right? So Prop 13 is asking for a ton of money. I think they're asking for about 1.8, something like that, for just the CSU itself. And then they're asking for the UCs, for public schools. But the thing is, if they had that much money, and we had no way of accounting for it, then how are we gonna make sure that they
Keep
don't
track of everything else.
They're already hiding that money from us. Who knows what they're doing with it? And they still want to raise our tuition. They still want to go raise some more taxes. So
Do you want to read like what the actual bill
the
or
bill
Prop
itself
13 is?
Yeah, I might as well, right? So it says authorizes bonds for facility repair, construction, modernization at public preschools, K-12 schools, community colleges, universities, legislators. So it authorizes $15 billion in state general obligation bonds. So, I mean, it breaks it down furthermore when you go on their website, and so it tells you what the money's going to: the CSUs, the UCs, public schools. There's no accountability. There's no way for us to know that our money's going to what they say it's going to go to. If they were able to hide $1.5 billion from pretty much everyone, what's to say that they're not hiding more?
Yeah, we also have the 2 other reports, like you said, where's our money going? We have the $80 billion USU being built.
Yeah, no, not million.
80 billion. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, not that much. Yeah, okay, so that's the other thing. Fresno State pays only 1/3 of its professors full time. The other 2/3 are part time. They're jumping between schools, to try
city,
to try and make a living. And what do? They decide to build a brand new USU for $80 million. 15 of it is supposed to be donors, right? But that still leaves you guys, all of us, with $65 million left to pay for it.
Okay.
So what are they going to do? They're going to charge $200 per semester, right? So if you do the math, it's 22,000. Here, I have it right here. I can give you. So 22,071 students attending Fresno State at the moment, and I think that's just undergrad. So if you multiply that times 400 a year, they're gonna make 8,828,400 in 1 year. So that means in about 7.4 years, that whole building's gonna be paid off. Now, do you think they're gonna drop
Take
that
out
400?
that charge? I don't
No,
think
no.
so.
they'll keep it.
Yeah, no, they're not gonna drop that $400. It's gonna stay there.
Yeah.
And another 7.4 years, they could have a brand new USU if they wanted to. But
I would rather have more teachers at our school.
Better
Or-
building.
Because like, for some classes, like I said the other day, there's only one teacher who teaches this one class at one time, and so many majors need this one class.
so it's impacted.
It's
Yeah.
so impacted, exactly,
Well, yeah. That's the thing. Like, what's the product you come to school to purchase,
for education.
Yeah.
We don't come for a new USU, you know.
or any of the other stuff that?
And I feel like it's pretty true. Like they're doing it for show, because like we have 2 student unions. One's more for like events, and one's more for like actual like a hangout spot per se.
Yeah.
And like this is just like some flashy new building.
Yeah.
There's nothing
Oh,
really.
that's exactly what it was.
I mean,
Yeah.
Because other universities have it. So
Yeah.
we need one too.
Like it's
Well,
nice to think of, but it's
yeah.
like, okay, well if you don't even have the funds or you don't have the money to do it right now, why do it right now? And
Yeah,
that's just so
priorities.
backwards. Like
Priorities.
yeah, you can look
We
at
need
like
teachers.
the community colleges, those are the ones that like really need attention. The UCs, like, they don't need like as much attention. And it's just like so backwards. Like why? So that's why like Prop 13, it sounds good and it looks good on paper, but it is just like there's no what do you
Yeah,
call
I
it?
mean, it tugs at your heartstrings. You're like, oh, the poor students. Hey, we're students, and we're telling you don't do it. You know,
Yeah.
we can tell you straight out that they put their image before our needs.
Yeah, and there's
Yeah.
more than enough money, so like they don't need to raise taxes
No,
they can just take from here, take from there, cut a couple jobs here
Cut
because
the admin out. Yeah. for
Yeah,
the most
there's,
part,
like-
we need most of them.
yeah, we need more teachers than we do admin. Like, geez Louise, for real.
Yeah, and those guys
lot.
don't do anything. I mean, there was that article, right?
Yeah.
What was it?
They originally left campus to go home, go shopping. They would show up late. So they costed the university more than, what?
$111,000 in salary
for
for
work
not
that
done.
they didn't do.
Right, so we can't keep these guys accountable. We don't know if they're actually showing up. Like when you go up to a USU reservation room,
Hmm.
there's like the 3 offices of actual
There's like
admin.
4 cubicles, and 2 of them like always have people in them. What about the other 2? What about the line out the door? Like, what are you doing for the
Yeah.
students?
I don't know. I mean, I've been there the last 2-3 weeks, and I never see admin working there. And it's at odd
So
hours too.
students.
You know,
Yeah.
like 2-3 o'clock. It's not lunchtime per se, right?
Mhm.
And you have the students working there, so I'm
Yeah.
like, where are the actual salary
Yeah.
workers? You know, so there's no accountability for that.
Yeah, definitely.
Now, with that being said, you know, students students have the students are encountering this real situation, and they're being bought into with the whole we're going to pay for your tuition by the left. But we already established that governments are not to be trusted with our money. You know, that we can all agree on. So what's the solution? Right? What-
Anarchy, man. Every man for themselves.
Yeah, we need a purge. We need a purge.
Oh,
They're gonna be
No,
so
jeez.
drastic.
They're gonna purge our wallets.
We
that's
ain't no way it goes violence. And I said self-defense. No, but it is true though, because you know Republicans lose that base, the college base, because they're not addressing these true problems. You know, Democrats it's all about throw more money at it. You know, but what's going to happen is the rich are going to get richer, admin's going to keep getting their full time, probably a bunch of raises, and our professors are still going to be suffering. You know, and our classrooms are going to be suffering.
Mhm.
So, I mean, it's not a solution right now, or rather, it may not be the solution that you want to hear. But we should not raise taxes. We should not pay, you know, everyone's tuition off, because we're gonna be in a worse state than we are. You got to get rid of the corruption first before you try and
Throw money at it.
Yeah.
Essentially.
Yeah, no, and then throwing money at it is such a cheap cop out, you know. It's like, oh, here's a problem, here's money, and then that's it. You don't really think about
How do you fix the homeless issue? I just throw some money at it. Jeez Louise.
it. No,
That's some backward logic right there.
it's so bad.
You know they're building trenches on the 180.
What? For what?
Trenches. the homeless. They're building trenches.
All the homeless themselves are building trenches?
Yeah.
What are they going
They're
to
just
war?
like making encampments like along the freeway, and it's so dangerous.
Like
Like
they've dug into like the site,
Uh-huh.
the dirt site, like
They're
huge.
trying to stay there. That's
Yeah.
scary.
And then when they do kick them out, they leave all this shit behind you.
Yeah.
So it's like that's a whole other issue that's like way off topic. But
No.
But
no.
like that freeway's supposed to look really pretty because you're going to like the national park, so it's like
Yeah, you see a
they got
bunch
this
of bombs on the
rusty
way over.
looking. Yeah.
Crusty.
That's why I hate the 99. Oh my gosh. So cool story about the 99. It's the most dangerous highway, freeway in California,
On the West Coast.
all the United States.
really,
Yeah, it's bad.
What, like
And
the
people, like-
potholes, or are we talking about the homeless people on this side?
No, like the whole thing. Yeah, like
Yeah.
everything and all the
That whole
factors
thing's
that
collapsing.
are a part of it. I mean, there's like some nice patches. Don't get me wrong. During certain times that don't have traffic in them. But other than that, it's like, oh my gosh, like this is ugly.
horrible.
I know. I agree.
Yeah,
I agree.
Well, you take it.
that's my
every day.
little rant about the 99.
No.
No.
But like if you go like down south, it's a two-way road.
Yeah.
Right? There's only 2 lanes for
Yeah.
the most part.
I don't know. But, I mean, that's the reality of the situation. With all of that being said, we all got to come together, expose the corruption, and show them that, we shouldn't give these guys any more money. And aside from, what a certain group likes to do and say, socialism sucks, you guys are idiots for believing them that, like, hey, address their concerns. It's a real thing, laughing at it, making fun of them, and that's not going to get us anywhere.
It's funny, but it doesn't.
That's not going to be funny when
Like,
you're
sure,
paying
you
all
can
those
say
taxes.
Donald
Yeah,
Trump sucks, but like you're literally like voting to have your rights taken away from you. Like, what are you gonna do when you don't like the president? You're gonna kick and scream, but like you're giving them all the power, so it's really a you problem. It's not an everybody problem. So
Well, we're going to
Yeah.
suffer for it too.
yeah. So it I guess it is an everybody problem.
Yeah.
Well, when you put us in an everybody problem, then yeah, you are to blame.
But keep an eye out for us, guys. We'll be coming out with some more stuff. Hopefully, go out and table some more and engage people. I think they know who we are now, and they kind of avoid us like the plague. So if you don't want to listen to us out there, you listen to us here. All right, take care, everyone.
Peace.
Bye.